Hello everyone, Madison, F6B Adventures here. I ride a 2022 Honda Goldwing, and I record all of my trips and throw them up on YouTube. If you're into motorcycles, hockey, or any sort of adventure, you're at the right place. Hopefully you guys ride safe, and maybe I'll see you guys down the road. See ya. Alright, well let me stop dancing and get on this bike. You guys wanted a video, let's start it. Enjoy the video, guys. Well, if you're new to the video, let's catch you up. We started packing, going from Milwaukee to Dallas. On our journey, we stopped in Illinois. Went around in circles and went to Wisconsin. Had to try some of their cheese. Look at that thing, that looks delicious. Found a fork in the road and decided left or right. We went left. Found this random cow flying a UFO, which was pretty cool. Moo. Took Mama F6B and the Walrus to the world's largest truck stop. Got my hair cut like I needed to. Found out that the Walrus has a weird fascination for really bright LED lights. Yeah, dude, come on, it's just a light. Saw the world's largest wooden nickel. And then this horse. Yes, I pet it. And lastly, took my mom to a Wisconsin staple. Culver's. Well, now that you're all caught up, let's go to the current day. We might have had a dilemma. If you know anything about cars and that sound, you know we did not have a good day. At least the horn works. You'll have to keep watching and see if we got out of this pickle. Let's start the video. So this is day 3 of the travel adventure back to Dallas. We're on our way to Winterset, Iowa to take pictures at the bridges of Madison County. And then after that, I don't know. The plan is to go back to Chicago and have some fun, but yeah. So one of the dilemmas when you get ice is how do you get this big cooler there, right? You have to have a delivery system, i.e. the magazine.
We've got a badass over here.
Make it to like a V like this. Like a slide for the ice. All you do is go like this. Let's see. After getting ice, you know we had to go get breakfast. Yeah, this looks like an antique shop, but it was pretty cool. They had a restaurant attached. We ran to our seats ready for our food, and lo and behold, it was quick. Nice little breakfast. I ended up going to explore the antique museum / store, and the lady said her favorite item in the whole store was this Rock'em Sock'em little thing. That's original. I always thought it was a lot smaller. That thing's huge. Well, with a blue sky like today, we had to get on trucking, so we left with a small detour to the capital of Des Moines, Iowa. I don't want to sound crazy, but I could have swore it was a church. So Mom, I have one question for you. Why do we stop here?
To see this church.
See, I told you, we thought it was a church. It looks like a church. Or the Capitol building. So we very quickly found out this is not a church, but this is the Capitol. And they're guarding it with cannons, with a Coke bottle inside. Well, now that that was done, I had a couple of questions for my mom. Mom, why Winterset, Iowa?
We're going to see the bridges of Madison County.
Okay.
And I watched the movie, and I want to see the bridge where the movie took place.
Okay. Is that your favorite movie?
That is my favorite movie. It's the second thing on my bucket list.
Bucket list number 1?
Bucket list number 1 was when we went to the Ringling Brothers Circus, and we got to photograph the clowns behind the curtain.
Bucket list number 2?
Bucket list number 2 is the bridges of Madison County in Winterset, Iowa.
Okay, show them your watch. Or we'll take a picture of your watch. Boom, stylish. Okay.
So that's why. And ironically, Adam was with me the first time when I did the bucket list with the clown, and now look who's with me again.
There we go.
Bucket list number 2.
Bucket list number 2.
13 miles.
13 miles to Winterset, Iowa. She's gonna love it.
One eternity later.
So the first thing we have to do is go to the John Wayne Museum. Pretty cool. Myrna, if you're watching this is like your favorite movie, favorite actor and everything. Cool. Go stand up next to him, see what you look like, Mom. This guy. Pretty young. Oh, you better watch out, he's gonna shoot you. It was pretty cool. They even had his birthplace out back. All right, Mom, now that it's done, what did you think?
I think it's very interesting.
About what?
Most interesting about John Wayne's birthplace is that he was delivered by a female doctor. That's so odd back then.
Right next to the house was this rock my buddy Dennis was talking to me about. Well, Dennis, this is for you, okay? You were telling me about these rocks. And so far I found two. I can't remember the name, but the story is that a gentleman painted 99 rocks in all 99 counties of Iowa. Pretty cool. This is Madison Square, or Madison County rock. So that's really cool. It's called Freedom Rocks. Look it up. Pretty cool. Like I said in the last video, my sister said she wanted rocks. So let's get her some rocks. Jess, we thought the other rocks looked kind of weird, so we got these rocks instead. From that hole right there.
Later.
What if I could just switch? This is what I'm driving right now. What if I could just go boop and get this one? This is what we have waiting for us at home. This is the new 2024, but I got the 22. So Walrus, this is what you have waiting for you at home, okay? This gold wing right here. This one, I don't know if I like it. No, dude, you're gonna love it. Let me tell you where you're gonna sit. You're gonna sit right up there. Right on the rack. That's where you're gonna sit, okay? Oh, really? Yes, really. Well, we took off towards the first bridge, the Roseman Bridge, the most important bridge. The one that she said, hey, if I only could see one bridge, this would be it. All right, kind of a funny thing, but since my mom wanted to come up here, I had her cover her face, or her eyes, so that she can't see it, and we can get an honest reaction of Mom looking at her top, highest bucket list item.
I can feel me already starting to cry.
Cry? What do you think, Mom? What do you want to see?
I want to see red.
Here's your chance. Go ahead.
Open my eyes. Oh my gosh.
It's pretty cool, right?
That's so cool.
It's your bucket list item right here, Mom. Now, where did they take pictures at? Where did they say I love you and all that?
Up there.
Well, let's go up there. When we first started planning this trip, she said, hey, is this Bridges of Madison County really out of the way? And I said, a little bit, but if it's your bucket list item, let's do it. And with that reaction, it was totally worth it. This is the shot she wants right here. And once we got that shot, it was like we were in Hollywood. Line them up, baby. Let's start shooting. And just to think, this is only bridge number 1. There are 5 more of these bridges. Can I get my picture taken too, please? Of course, man. You're here for the ride too. Let's take your picture. Here we go. Well, now that we got my picture, what about yours? Of course, dude. Of course. Give me 1 second. I don't know about anybody else, but I just met Mama F6B and she's a really nice person. And she really enjoyed herself seeing this bridge. And again, this is only number 1. We took off towards number 2. It wasn't that far away, so let's go. She at first said she only really wanted to see this one. But I said, no, we're here. We're going to see all of them. Well, look at this. They're all on dirt roads, but that's okay. That's why we're in a truck. Speaking of trucks, Dad, if you're watching this, I want to say thank you for letting me borrow the truck during the winter. It was too cold on the motorcycle, so thanks. I believe they said this bridge was burnt down and they had to rebuild it, so that's why it's drivable. Speaking of motorcycles, Dennis, is that you? What do you think, Mom?
Oh, this is great.
Does this meet your expectation, succeed your expectation, match your expectation, which is already the first option, or below your expectation?
Oh, it super exceeded my expectation.
And what really did you expect?
I don't know. I expected it to kind of be out in the middle of almost nowhere
Okay.
and kind of overgrown and not painted. And I don't know what I expected.
Well, let's keep on trucking. We're almost done with my mom's part of the trip. She really wanted to come see these bridges, and as her favorite son, I had to oblige, okay? But she knows what's coming up next, and there's a song for it, okay? Get your fix on Route 66. Ooh! You like that little singing we did? Well, this is the last bridge. Don't wave too hard, Mom, because I don't want to foreshadow anything, but this is the calm before the small little storm. We finished taking our videos and pictures and stuff and got back to the truck, and that puppy wouldn't start. There was a good Samaritan there, this gentleman. It wasn't his first rodeo, so he kindly said, hey, I'll take you guys to O'Reilly's and we'll get it fixed. Easiest way to fix a dead battery is to get another battery. And that puppy was not cheap. That number is with jumper cables and a little bit of tools and everything, but still, woo. I don't know about you, but we just avoided disaster. To the guy that picked us up and helped us get a new battery, thank you. If you're watching this, thanks. It turned out that the battery was a 2017 battery, and we're in 2024 now, so might be a reason to change it. Thanks to Glenn, we went to O'Reilly's and obviously got a new battery, but got it tested to make sure the alternator was working. And the alternator was working. Again, to the gentleman and wife that picked us up from the covered bridge here in Madison, thanks. What are we doing now?
We're going to the last bridge.
And then where?
And then we're going to start heading towards Chicago.
Let's do it. So this is the final bridge. We went to all of them, right, Mom?
Yes.
How many were there in total? There were 6 bridges in total, and we went to all of them. High five.
Always.
After our little mishap. You know, you got to think positive, right? So, all right, I'm ready to go.
What are we forgetting?
Oh, yeah, dude, I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Dude, you almost left me there. No, it is what it is. You better not leave me there again, or else. So, Mom, we're at the crossroads. Do we go north on 35 or south on 35?
North. Let's go north.
I like the way you think. Let's go north.
One eternity later.
Well, if you watched any of the videos, you know that we already went here to the Iowa 80 truck stop, the world's largest truck stop. And when we left there, we went west. Now, you can see we are now going east, going to Chicago. My mom wanted to go to the bridges of Madison County, and I wanted to go down Route 66. And we had to choose, right? How do you choose? You flip a coin, right? Well, when you got a week and a half off, there's no need to flip a coin. You just do both. So we drove 600 miles west, and now we're driving 600 miles east, or no, like 400 miles east to go back to Chicago to then ride down Route 66. As the sun was finally past the horizon, we made it to Illinois. We pumped really expensive gas and unpacked the truck to get to the hotel and have a good night's rest. I started working on the video at night, but fell asleep. so I had to finish it in the morning. That's why this ending is so short. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It really helps. Thank you so much for watching. Again, see you guys down Route 66.